Alright. Sorry about that, I had to take a break. Anyways, what is good, guys? It's your boy, Super Blue Boy. And today, I have something really cool. I got this off eBay. It might be some of the coolest Transformers I found. This, I will be giving credit to a certain Transformers YouTuber. He's a really cool guy. He does Transformers stuff related. He's just really cool. His name is Botbender Orange. I don't know. We'll call him Botbender Orange, because I don't know how to pronounce the last name. But he posted a little bit of shorts and a video about this set of little gun Transformers he calls Team Bang Gang. And I happened to find these guys on my eBay page. The whole bundle cost me around $95. Pretty expensive, but we'll see if they're worth it or not. So, they did come with the boxes. I have them stored somewhere. They're not damaged, but I'd rather not take it out. I don't know. So first, we're going to start off with, is the very first one that Botbender here started off with as well. Here is the first one. Holy crap, it's shiny. This is Scaramanga. He is the Golden Mauser. And Botbender called him Scaramangas because that is a reference to James Bond. And with the guy with his last name is Scaramanga, he had the golden gun. Wow. First off, the painting and sculpting on this thing is awesome. That's a Jobby reference, by the way. Jobby the Hong. But this thing's pretty cool. It's really shiny. It's not much paint chipping there. It's pretty durable paint for being made in China. And also, fun fact, the handle here is made of metal. Feeling cold to the touch. And the sculpt, it's pretty solid, what do you say? But except for this thing that likes to pop out, but if you force it. And this is just the gun mode. There is a robot mode. So, let's get them transformed. So first thing, you want to separate the legs, and then pull them out like this. Just like so. Fold out the feet. Just like that. There's also these little things inside the legs that you can fold out. Maybe give the leg a bit more thickness. Don't take that out of context. I'm looking at you. Then unpeg this part a little bit, or actually no. Unpeg the front that unloads this part, and then fold these things out, and then flip them. Then bring this whole thing, unpeg it, swivel it, bring it up, just like so. It should look like this. Untab this arm out, push out and up the head, swing it around, and then fold these little golden panels down, and push this thing forward, just like so. Check. There you go, until you hear the click. Get it all adjusted, make sure it's all solid, then fold this piece down, fold out the fist. It's not really a way to peg in that thing right there. And boom, there is Scaramanga. Scaramanga the Golden Mauser. Now, this bot mode, I honestly think is really cool. This is like next level. One of the coolest bot modes I've ever seen. It's really hard to come by transforming guns. Oh yeah, also, YouTube, do not demonetize this video, please. These are clearly fake guns. They are not real functioning firearms. They are transforming toys. Sure, they have metal in the legs, but that's it. That is it. Okay, YouTube AI, I'm watching you. Yeah, if you're wondering, guys. The YouTube AI system is rating the videos, and they're like, oh, that's demonetized, even though it's not. Okay, I was off topic. I'm so sorry. So, Scaramanga here, the bot mode, it's fine. It's just not really much, besides the fact that these things like to be a little bit crooked. There's not much articulation. There's no articulation of the head, besides it like going backwards a bit. The arm can move up. It can't, it can move, do a full rotation. The hand can only move down. There's no elbow. This gun piece can just swivel around. This piece only goes up and down. It can swivel. There is a bicep curl, but there's no hand articulation. Not really a waist swivel. There is leg articulation. You can move the leg that high by moving this piece of metal. No, if you move this plastic piece in a certain way, like this, orient it like that, the leg can kick way higher. And of course, the back leg can move that back really well. And not really foot posability, no knee posability. Overall, he's just really basic for being the very first of the group. And also, these guys, when you collect them all, you can combine them. They become a freaking combiner. But we're going to get to that at the end of the video. So, this is Scaramanga, the Golden Mauser. Alright, next up on the list. This was the second one that Botbender reviewed. And this guy, he is the brother of Scaramanga. Quite a nifty little dude, I'd say so myself. This is Harry. He turns into a 500 Magnum. Now, all these gun modes, I mean, they're not the worst, but they do have their problems. Like Scaramanga here, his little front thing, it likes to come loose. Harry's handle, it likes to wiggle, which is not cool, I would say so, because there's no way you can like push it in. There's not like anything to do. But overall, the look of this gun, it's awesome. I like how it's silver. Again, no paint chipping. The paint is surprisingly durable for these guns, but it's just the wobbly handle that's really bugging me. And now we're going to transform him. So, same, it's kind of a concept of Scaramanga. You unpeg the legs, fold it up, and then fold out the feet. Just like so. Then, you want to unpeg this little doohickey right here. Just like that. Then you can unpeg this whole front gun piece. Then, you can unpeg the back to orient the thing up, which will become the waist. Fold the legs upward. So you should have it like so. Then swivel this piece. Pretty sure this could click in. No, it doesn't. Pull this out first. Don't try to force it upward, or else that will break the peg. For it to go out, fold out the arm, and then flip up. It's tricky. Don't worry. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't get a parent to use a little knife. Fold out the head, turn it, then make sure he's all stable, and there you go. There's Harry. Now, I forgot the reference for Harry of what kind of thing he's for the Magnum, but his name is just Harry. And so the bot mode for this guy, it's kind of similar to Scaramanga. He has the same gun arm, except it's a whole arm. Well, the other thing is just a hand. Also, kind of a hot take, or not a hot take, this is kind of a bit nitpick. This whole handle piece is it just sticks out. For some reason, it just sticks out like that. There's no way to like reorient the whole thing to get it all looking nice. These dudes do not, they'll obviously have kibble. Like, for example, Harry, there's his kibble. Scaramanga, he's kind of good on kibble. But again, these guys will have kibble no matter what. These things are made in China after all. No shame from Chinese though. No shame. Sorry. Same thing with Scaramanga. He also has the metal legs. You can tell by that, and it's a bit cold to the touch. Scaramanga's articulation, it's actually a bit better than Scaramanga. He has a ball joint for a head, which can turn, and it can only move sideways like that. Kind of annoying. This arm can rotate all the way around. It can go up slightly. It has a weird elbow bend. No hand articulation. This thing can go up, barely, don't want to break it, and swivel all the way around. He does a bit of a bite, a little bit of a upper diaphragm swivel, maybe torso swivel, but no waist swivel. He does have articulation with the legs. It can kick up that high, and it can move back that far. Doesn't have no knee bends. He comes with the same thing as Scaramanga. You can fold these things, give a bit more chunkiness to the legs, just like that. And he does have some sort of foot articulation. I forgot. Scaramangas, they can go up. Harry's, they can only go down. But I would say for Harry here, I think he's the weaker one of the bot modes for these guys. Just saying. Right. Next one. This is the third one that Bot Bender reviewed. The very third one, I would say. Sorry, hold on. This right here is Gaston. The Gaston name references to like the founder of the company Glock, since he is a Glock. I don't know which model, but this is Gaston. He's pretty stable. I actually like this mode. Unlike to Scaramanga and Harry, this mode I actually pretty much like. Pretty cool. Again, metal in the legs, or the handle you would say. And also YouTube. Again, this is not a real gun. This is a transformer. The details sublime. There are like a little bit of lines there. Makes it a bit unrealistic. But it's not supposed to be realistic. Never bring these outside if you buy them. Or else you might get shot. Or, I don't know, you'll get in trouble from the cops. They'll think, oh, it's a firearm. But then you show them. Nothing you can do. But, Harry, he becomes the left arm, remember. And Gaston, he becomes the right leg of the combined mode. But still, it's a very clean model. Transformation. So, again, same concept. Unpeg the legs, but these are actually the arms. Ooh, plot twist. And you can fold them up like so. The whole barrel of the gun, the whole top, you can unpeg like that. And then you can also move this piece down so it clicks in place. There's like a very faint click. Then you can slide down the legs. Then pop out the feet. Just like so. There's his little face. Then peg these into place and then fold them out. Swivel them around. Do the same thing on the other side. And there's Gaston. Now, Gaston, his bot mode is not that flattering compared to the others. But overall, I actually really like the bot mode. This is not a biased opinion, by the way. I just think it's cool. And he actually comes with better articulation than these guys. If you can't tell by how Gaston transformed, his bot mode is kind of superior to the others. So start off with, the head can only move up, unfortunately. You can orient the arms up a tiny bit, and they can turn all the way. He also has a bit of a elbow joint there with a ball joint. He does actually come with a waist swivel. That's awesome. He can bend his leg up that far, and it can move back that far. He also has good spread, horizontal, as always. And he's the first one to actually come with a knee bend. he actually has a frickin' knee bend. And then his toes can go up that far if you don't fully fold them up. So overall, Gaston, by the looks, he's pretty clean. He's pretty slick. Especially when it comes to the bot mode, he's cool. And also, he is, I think, the tallest in the group of Team Bang Bang. And if you're wondering about the others, about their splits, this is, if you orient it right, this is Harry's. And then this Scaramanga can only do that. Poor guy. Alright, just... Man, Harry, stand up. Come on, dude. You're a 500 Magnum. There we go. Alright, next one up. This gal is actually a pretty cool gun model, in my opinion. And actually, one of the, if not nostalgic models for me, since I shot one of these at a gun range before. This is Megan. She turns into a 1911 M Colt. It's pretty cool, the brown on the bottom and the black on top. Stop shaking. And I don't know why with the reference to Megan, but it does replicate the gun model well, I would say. And again, metal in the handle. And she transforms about the same way as Gaston. So, let's get to transformation. Well, so there's the fact that, again, there's still panel lines, but it's fine. So, unpeg the arms, fold them up, peg them into place, flip up, actually don't do that yet, unpeg the whole barrel, and then you can fold this whole thing up so it clicks. Pull these things down. Just like so. It's kind of hard to get the other foot. I'm going to need the assistance of the knife again. You might need a little pointy object, not necessarily a knife, but like just something that can unpeg these things, because it's kind of hard to do that for some of these. Then check that, then fold out the arms a bit, and there you go. There is Megan. She's not all too flattering, but she's fine at best. And her articulation is somewhat similar to Gaston. Her head can go up and down, actually. Wow, really down. Her arm can go up and it can rotate. And she also has an elbow bend right there. No hand articulation. Waist swivel again. She can spread out like that. Her leg can kick up that far and can move back that far. Same as Gaston, she comes with a bend at the knee. Come on, stay pegged. There you go. And then she can bend her foot up. So basically, she's just Gaston, but it's a different model of gun. And compared to Gaston, she is shorter. And finally, this is the fifth and last one of them all. He is quite probably one of the has the cool gun model, in my opinion. I will rate these guys by their individual bot modes, and then I'll combine them and rate it all together at the end of the video. Just like that. This is Sandhawk. He transforms to a Desert Eagle. Sandhawk, Desert Eagle, synonym. Very basic. And he is, I think, the more chunkier gun compared to the others. The other ones are a bit slimmer. Well, this one, he does like little pointy things right there. And I'd say the gun mode is pretty solid. Once again, metal legs. And he's also dark gunmetal shiny. Pretty nice. Alright, let's transform him. Unpeg the legs once again. Fold them out like so. Then unpeg this back piece right here. I know it's probably hard to see. I'll move it up. Sorry. Swivel it around. Then unpeg the whole front. Just like so. Peg it into here. Just like that. Then fold it down. Flip out the arms. Do the same thing on the very other side. Flip up this piece. Then flip out his head. And then fold in that little lip right there. And then pull out the legs. They will click into place. Then fold out these little things to give, again, the legs a bit more chunkiness. And there you go. There is our boy Sandhawk. Uh-oh. Okay, no, Megan's fine. I would say he has the more bulky version, his bulky robot mode. He does have a little bit of a problem with, like, his legs being a bit loose, but it doesn't change anything. He has a pretty cool design with a little helmet. Really like the visors there. And he doesn't have that bad of articulation, actually. Starting off with the head, he can only move up and down. His arms can go full rotation. They can also fold up at 90 degrees. He has a bend at the elbow. It's really tight for me. He has no waist or torso articulation. He does have a good spread. He can kick up that far, move his leg back that far, and he does come with a bit of a knee bend. Yeah, that's Sandhawk for you guys. Now, the moment you've been waiting for at the end of the video. Time to combine them. So, Botbender did make a whole video about the combine mode and a full short about it, but I'll show you guys here. This is how to get these guys in their combine mode. Start off with Scaramanga. We're going to fold up his feet, just like so. Going to fold these back in for the legs. Fold down his head, push it back in. Then move these little golden panels. Put the fist back in. Bring that. Push it back. Bring it back. Swivel around. Peg it into place. Fold these panels back in. Fold the fist. Peg it there. And then you want to leave this front piece unpegged and swivel it that way. And then the legs, they go up and combine there. There's these special pegs that are on his body that go there. And there you go. There's Scaramanga in his right arm mode. Next up, Harry. He's the left arm. Swivel this around, leave this loose. Fold the fist back in, click it into place. Fold this up a little bit. Fold the legs all the way back up. Peg that into place. Orient the muzzle like this. Then orient the legs in a way that there's these two little pegs right here. There's one right there and the one right there. They connect to this part of the foot and this little thing right here. Let's just do that. It's kind of hard to line it up, but you can get that. Hopefully. Go up there. And then peg into place. And there's Harry in his left arm mode. Next up, Gaston. He will become the right leg. So, kind of just, most of these limb modes, they just transform back into regular gun form, except with a bit of minor changes. So, we're going to transform Gaston back into his alt mode, except with a little bit of a difference. We're going to orient the arms back, but leave them outward. Leave them pegged in like this, so that you could fold this gun piece back. Do that. And actually fold out his head, just like so. And so that it looks like a toe. And there you go. And that's the shoot. That is the right leg. Next I will convert Megan. Fold it up into there. And then fold this back out. Make sure her head is oriented in the way it's supposed to. Fold the arms back in and leave them pegged inside the thing. And then peg this back into place, just like so. And leave these on. Now, Megan's little thing here, it's kind of confusing, but the best way I found it was just leave it like that. And she becomes the left leg, and finally, Sandhawk, he becomes the body. It's very simple. You just peg his legs into the little pegs right here, fold up his feet, if they want to. Don't worry, guys, I'm fine. Then fold up the arms and then peg them into place. This is not the most stable thing in the world. They're just hold by little pegs. Make sure these things peg into place because they do not like to be pegged into place. And then he becomes the main center of the body. Now, there's the large peg right there that connects with a little hole right here. Scaramanga. Actually, let's do the legs first. It's a lot more stable. First, connect Gaston. Then connect Megan. Connect Harry. Finally, connect Scaramanga. And boom, there they are. This is Team Bang Gang Combine Mode. There they are in all their glory. Now, the combine mode, again, it's not stable at all. These little armpit bits right here, they can see it's slightly bent. So if you try to do some little posing with this guy, he's not going to be the most stable thing. But overall, I like the creativity of this thing. Now, size comparisons. Well, actually, before size comparisons, put this guy away. We'll do articulation first. So, same articulation for the head, but for the main limbs, Harry's arm can barely move up. Oh, Scaramanga's arm can move like that. Get back into place, Gaston. They also have the little elbow thing here. Can move outwards like that. The legs are a bit of an issue. They can move up and back that far. Not really a spread. There's no ankle pivots. So really this guy is more like a statue rather than like a fully posable combiner. If only there was a person that made a remastered thing of this, I would pay all my money for it. I don't care how much it is. I will pay for it. To see this remastered. To see like fully rebranded, a bit more bigger robot for the combine mode, and really cool intuitive transformations. That'd be really cool. Whoever made this should reach out. Not to Takara. But like some third-party companies. So, size comparisons. Scaramanga, no, not Scar. Dude. This, the combine mode. Now, I don't think Everyone's come up with a name for this yet. But me personally, the name for this, we should call it... I don't know. I actually really don't know. We'll just call him Gun Combined. That's the most bland name ever. My goodness. But compared to Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime, he is a bit taller. Studio Series Bumblebee, again, really tall. Fully armored Sentinel Prime from Transformers 1 Studio Series, he is taller than that. Then, compared to SH Monster Arts Godzilla right here from Toys R Us, tall. And then compared to Son Goku SH Figure Arts, he is tall. So he's probably around the Studio Series SH Figure Arts 1/12 scale figures, if not maybe 1/11th, if that's a thing. But overall, I love these little dudes. I just wish it was more stable. It was more of a, they thought about how to combine these guys instead of just simple pegs. Like, get some actual connecting things that make it more sturdy. But I really like this. It's really creative. So let's just attach these guys. Since I'm not the biggest fan of the combined mode, because, you know, it's not stable. So I much rather keep them either in their bot modes or in their gun modes, if you would say. So let me just transform them back. Come on. There we go. Fold this down. Fold up. Connect. Now, I'm going to rate these guys as I transform them back. So, Sandhawk, I would say he's out of maybe a 1 to 5. I would say he would be a 4. He's got good posability. He's just not... I don't know. It's something. Scaramanga. I would rate him a 3.5. I like the gun mode. His robot mode is kind of bad, because there's not really much you could do with the legs. Harry, right here. He is a solid, maybe 3. I would say he's my lowest ranking of the group. But I like his bot mode. I just don't like the gun mode. It's like very wiggly handle. I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I can't. I don't know how. I hope this is not an issue for Bot Bender. Because, like, if it is, maybe something's not pegging well. Because if Harry didn't have this problem, he would be at least a 4, in my opinion. Because his bot mode, I like the bot mode. Actually, no, the bot mode, it's fine. It's just a bit more top heavy. Yeah, this thing doesn't want to peg in place. It just doesn't want to. Gaston. I would say he's a solid 4.5. The only real thing that's really holding him back is just... the real thing that's really holding him back is that the peg for his leg mode is not the best. It's really loose. But I really like it. I'm good. Then, finally for Megan, I would say she's the only 5 here. Because her bump mode's solid, the peg actually holds, unlike Gaston, and her gun mode, I actually like it as well. Again, all these little guns, I like them. I like them equally. For their combined mode, it's a 2.5. I just can't with the combined mode. It's not sturdy. It doesn't really pose well if you try to mess with it. It's more of just like a standalone statue. But overall, I like these guys. They have their problems. They have their flaws. But it's just a little cute little thing to have. Just some guns to have in your little Transformers collection. Anyways, that was the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video. And also, if you want, there's a big red button at the bottom that says subscribe. If you want to hit that button, it's completely free. You don't need to pay, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want. And also, if you like the video so much, you could share it with your friends. They might like these little things, and they might want to buy them for their own. Again, you can find these guys on eBay for the whole bundle being $95, no shipping. And total credits for the names and the references to Botbender. I will be posting a link to his channel in the description. Alright, I love y'all. God bless. Love you guys.